A year ago today, if someone were to tell you that a pandemic would be turning the world upside down, you'd probably dismiss them and call them crazy. As expected, unless you truly have been living under a rock, then you're aware that currently the United States is under a national state of emergency due to the pandemic that is the coronavirus outbreak. The public has been ordered to stay at home and practice social distancing. Sounds easier said than done, but when you don't have money to buy food and you're not sure where your next meal is going to come from, that can add another level of stress on top of this global pandemic. Now that I've revealed my proposition, let me bring you to my first point. Countries with high levels of food insecurity are generally more vulnerable and less prepared for epidemic outbreaks, and would likely see high mortality rates. This is a quote taken from the World Food Program USA, written by Simona Beltrami. In an article posted on The Guardian, written by Nina Lahana, she stated about 1 in 3 people seeking groceries at a non-for-profit pantry last month have never previously needed any emergency food aid, according with interviews with a dozen providers across the country. In the United States, more than 6.6 million of Americans have applied for unemployment benefits, which leaves people who didn't need any assistance are now finding themselves seeking help through organizations such as the North Texas Food Bank. Now that I've revealed my first point, let me inform you on my second point. During these trying times, the community needs to do their part to make these unprecedented times a little easier. By donating just $1 will help provide 3 meals to someone in need. According to the Worldometer, there are 7.8 billion people on this planet. There's so many of us that have the potential to want to lend a helping hand to someone in need. Now that I've revealed my second point, let me bring you to my last point. If you're like me and you find yourself feeling helpless during all these updates of the coronavirus, find it in yourself and take time out of your day and donate $1 to someone who needs it. If you don't have any money to give, you can always volunteer and give your time, or even just donating food. Without the help of others, there will be people who face malnutrition, which poses a big threat to the immune system and weakens it during a period of time where the virus is most susceptible to those with weak immune systems. Now that I've told you my third point, let me bring you to my conclusion. I just want you to all take a moment and really ask yourselves, what can I do for others in this historic time of need? And the thing is you can do your part and help by donating $1 that will help provide 3 meals for someone who needs it. Without giving any money, you can always volunteer at any nonprofit food pantry and give your time. And lastly, you can always use your voice and speak for those who don't have a voice and speak to elected officials about the hunger crisis. I hope that you all find it in yourself to want to lend a helping hand to others in a time when it's most needed and appreciated. Thank you.